Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I am so excited to do this one. Um, sorry. Sorry, that's all I can say. Anyways, this vlog is kind of special for me because we are in the month of October and October is breast cancer awareness month. There we go. And it is something that I hold dear because my sister-in-law is actually a breast cancer survivor. She had breast cancer. She started her treatment the same day I found out I was pregnant with my daughter. And in honor of like trying to get her mind off the treatment and everything, I allowed her to do the gender reveal. So she went with me. She found out, my daughter's gender before I did and all that good stuff. So in honor of that, for this month, I'm going to be reading only pink books. And if you allow me, the first one I am going to read is, or start reading at least, is Wildfire. I'm excited about this one. I've actually read Icebreaker. I loved it. So I'm excited for this one. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll update you guys as soon as something good happens. Hey guys, okay. Yesterday I started working again. I changed school, so now I'm back into like the public school district. And it's really stupid because they're having me do like this orientation that I took the last time I was in the district. But from my understanding, you have to do it the first 3 years that you're within the district. I don't know. I just think it's stupid because a lot of the things that we reviewed yesterday, I already knew. But anyways, it did give me some contact points for like if you ever have any questions about like my license or whatever. They gave me contact points for that, which is great. In case I ever do have any questions because I was not an education major. Anyways, I am here to update you on this baby. Oh my God, I don't know if it's... Because, man, the series that I just finished reading, it was like a middle grade series. It was just like, I wanted that series to... And I didn't want to leave it at the end because the last time I did that, it's 4 books. I only got book 1 and 2 read. Did not read books 3 and 4, even though I had them. And I never picked them up again since like the early 2000s. So, yeah, those books are about 10 years old. And I'm glad I finished them because they were on my summer TBR list. But it's just like... I wanted to read this one, and the purpose of reading this one is for this video. And I was just so excited about this book, like to start reading it. And I'm reading it on my Kindle because since I'm in that orientation, it's kind of hard to like walk around with a physical book, and it really does not fit in my bag because my laptop takes up more than half my bag. So I'm just reading it on my Kindle. And that way I feel it's kind of more private because let me tell you, chapter 3, something happens. It's not really that big of a spoiler. But something happens where she gives him a lap dance. And let me tell you, my face was burning. I was like, oh my goodness. I was loving it because I felt that I needed romance. Maybe not so much the smut, but I really wanted to read this book. So far, it is giving me the 5-star tinglies. I was reading yesterday. Let me see if I can find it because I was reading last night on my Kindle. And they had to do like, okay, because they're camp counselors for the summer. And it's not a spoiler, it's in the back of the book. They're camp counselors for the summer. They had a one-night stand. They didn't know that they were each going to be at the same camp. So when they see each other again, it's kind of like, oh, what are you doing here? So anyways, they, like the counselors, before the kids come, have like it just slipped my mind. Like a get to know you, like an icebreaker kind of activity or whatever. And they're divided into teams, I guess by age groups of the kids, and they're on the Black Bear, so they're within the same group. I think it's like ages 8 to 10 or something. And they had to jump from like platform to platform or something like that, but the platforms got longer, like further away from each other and small. And it was a group of, I would say 6, because their group had 3 boys and 3 girls. She was the last one that like jumped the platform. Her name is Aurora. She was the last one to jump the platform, and she was scared. Even though she says that she's taller, because she says that she's like 5'7", she was still scared to do it. And then Russ is like, you're not gonna fall. I got you. But it's just... Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so let me find it. Hold on. I found where it's at. Oh, okay. So all the girls have jumped. Like all the boys made it over because obviously they're giants. The girls are smaller, so they got the girls over there, and Aurora was the last one, but she's scared. And Russ is like, I got you, don't worry. And it's just like, she's like, what if, because he's like, jump, I promise that I'll catch you. She's like, what if you fall? He answers, then we'll fall together. I don't know. That had me at all my feels last night. Oh, I was just like, oh, my heart's wound. Oh, I loved it. This book so far is giving me the 5-star feeling, and I will keep you updated because I have to go inside the building for the second day of my 4-day orientation. But I didn't update you guys yesterday because yesterday I got really busy. I'm on chapter 10, like halfway through chapter 10. Like this much I've already read. And I am loving it. I am literally reading at every opportunity that I can read. They were like, I'm sorry, it may be rude, but like I found the information yesterday so useless that I was reading while they were presenting. If I had to listen to something, then yeah, obviously I would, stop reading and pay attention. But it's like, I can't even log into my portal to follow along on what they're doing. So yeah, and I gotta go because somebody just parked next to me. Hopefully they don't hit my car. So I will catch up with you guys later. Okay guys, it is Wednesday. And the last time I updated you guys, I think it was on like chapter 10 or something. And I was loving the book. I made it to chapter 25 yesterday. Mind you, I am in orientation all day, which I'm sorry. I just think it's so boring because it's like I've worked for the district before. I've been teaching for almost 10 years. And it's like the stupid thing. Like, for example, what is sexual harassment between like colleagues or student colleague? We are obviously mandated child abuse reporters. What constitutes child abuse? What type of relationship is appropriate between a teacher and her student? They even said it at like a high school level. Even though the student is technically an adult because they're 18 or 19 years old, some, romantic relationships, for example, are inappropriate and they can, be a cause for termination and blah, blah, blah. Logical things. So I've honestly been spending since the last 2 days, and I probably will do it today, reading, which is how I've been able to advance so much in the book. And I have to say, I am still loving it. I am reading it on my Kindle because it's easier. And you wouldn't think that, because a lot of people, I guess in my area, don't know what a Kindle is. I am 65, yes, reading it now, 65% into the book, and I am still loving it. He still hasn't told her the full extent of his daddy issues. Like, they kind of know that they don't get along with each other's fathers, but she kind of mentioned why she doesn't get along with her dad. But I don't think he's told her this is the real reason why I don't have a relationship with my dad. And if it did, it completely flew over my head yesterday because I had to pay attention at sometimes when the speakers were like walking right past me or behind me to not look rude. But, it is what it is. Either way, I have, according to my reading speed, I have a little under 3 hours left. And with the way that today is going to go, it's going to be another day where I'm probably going to be able to finish this book today and start the next one that I want to read. But either way, I am still loving the book. It's like, why can't men like Russ exist? Oh, he is such a sweetheart. I am in love with Russ. Like the way he treats Aurora, what he tells her, I love it. I can't get over it. I love Russ. So let's see if at lunchtime I can go ahead and give you guys another update as to what is happening in the book. So far, it's still giving me that 5-star feeling. But let's see, because now when the third act conflict comes in, I'll let you know. I'm kind of curious as to what... Sorry, someone just sent a text message. I'm curious as to what exactly that is going to be and how it's going to play out. But still, I'm excited. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hey guys, okay, I'm back. So it is now Thursday, the last day of this orientation. I do feel that today I might not read as much because I like the afternoon session. Hey, I'm sorry, that was my radio and my camera died. So anyways, like I was saying, today in the afternoon I do feel that I might actually pay more attention because that I might actually be more useful. But anyways, yesterday I'm back in the public school system, like I said earlier, and they still be teaching 4th grade reading. So they touched up on like the different subject areas of elementary school yesterday. So of course, during the reading I paid attention, but during the math, science, social studies, and everything else that had nothing to do with me, I read. So I am happy to say that I did finish Wildfire. Did not bring the physical book with me today. I left that at home to add to like my August TBR pile. But, not TBR, like red pile from August wrap up. I gave it a 5-star. I loved it. I just think it was the right book at the same exact time that I needed it. There was an epilogue. I wish that it would have told you how far into the future it was. It was obviously after they graduated, but like how long after they graduated. Because something happened, and it's nothing bad, but like they did something together that obviously takes time to do. So it wasn't just like, oh, okay, we're graduated, let's go off and do this. You know, it took time for them to get to where they are now. So I wish it kind of like, for example, in Icebreaker, I think it was 10 years after you read their story that the epilogue took place, because it told you. So I kind of wish it would have told you how far into the future the epilogue was. But I loved it. The third act conflict wasn't what I thought it would be. They both kind of resolved their daddy issues. And let me tell you, I didn't bring it. Kind of bothers me now because I can't share some of the quotes. But some of the quotes, like someone told her, I actually have them on my phone because I have a friend who, like me, was raised by a single mom. Unlike me, though, she had, like, her father decided to just not be in her life. So she never really had a relationship with her dad. So anyways, I sent her this from my Kindle because I'm like, girl, this is us. So this is, I don't even know what chapter this was, but this was Jenna talking to Aurora. Dad is a word. It doesn't mean anything unless there's action and the intention behind it. He's really just an a-hole who you, happen to share DNA with. That's it. We don't need him. You don't do fine without him. You do better. And for my best friend, I feel that is her case. She's never needed him. Her mom has always been able to provide her with what she needs. Yeah, like me, she's an only child, but you know, it is what it is. We are better off without them. And the same thing for me. I haven't spoken or seen mine. My kids weren't even born. I had been married for 7 years, so it's been like 7 years that I haven't seen. I haven't seen him. I lied. I haven't seen him in 14 years because I haven't seen him since my wedding day. You know, he thought that he would be funny and call me one time. You know, being all buddy after everything that he's done. I guess he thought that I would be the forgiving kind. Yeah, he got his finger bit with that because he's never called me back, and he's never had intention to call me back because he knows I'm pissed. It's his fault, but he knows I'm mad. But I had the chance to tell him off, and it was so liberating. You have no idea, so liberating. So when Aurora and Russ both did that with their dads, that they like expressed how they felt for all that time, I was like, yes. And I felt so seen with that because it is absolutely liberating when you get that off your chest. So 5 stars for that. And then I got this book. I don't even know when. I know I got it last year, or maybe it was earlier this year. I don't know, because between like last year and this year, I've bought a lot of books, and I have more coming, but they're all pre-orders. But I had to pick up Night Shift by Annie Crown. It's a Wattpad book, and I'm going to be honest with you, I had no idea what Wattpad was until maybe earlier this year, maybe the end of last school year. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had no idea what it was. My high schoolers explained to me what it was. But so far, it's cute. I'm liking it. It's about Vincent, who is like the star basketball player at their university. And what's her name? Her last name is Holiday. Oh, Kendall. And she was working the night shift at the only library on campus that's open 24 hours. And he walked in saying, hey, I need help with this. But it's like, how do you get hot and heavy at a library with someone that you literally just met? That's like so far my only thing. And now he's like, okay, you really did help me with that, but please be my tutor because I need help. Well, I guess he needs help with English, especially poetry. But it's like they're still getting hot and heavy in public. It's like, people, you can't control yourselves until like a more private setting. Especially, like, yes, I understand you find them physically attractive, but it's like, I don't know. How do you get hot and heavy with somebody that you just met like that? I don't know. And like I said, in public. The first one was the library, now they're at a Starbucks. It's like, I understand your hormones are raging, but control yourself. So anyways, yesterday I started reading at about 2 in the afternoon. The audiobook for this is not available from my library because like I had to give it back. So I'm on the wait list for it again. But I made it to chapter 11, which is page 74. But that's not bad considering that I read about half of Wildfire. And then I would say I'm like 25% into this book because I've read all of this. I'm not sure how much farther I got because like I said, in the afternoon I really probably should be paying attention to what is going on. But so far, the book is cute. Let's see how it keeps going. And I'll update you guys when I have something to update you guys on with this book. Okay, guys, it is now Monday, sorry. I have an update. Sorry for the lighting. I am in my car. I just got to work. As you can see, the school's right there. Because I really need to finish setting up my classroom today. Classes start on Thursday. Anyways, I finished, there we go, Night Shift by Annie Crown. It was okay. I felt that it was too long. There was really no depth to the characters. They got hot and heavy from the beginning. It was a physical attraction what they had to each other. There's a miscommunication trope, but then it's like the last 30% of the book was smut. Okay, no, I lied. The last 5% wasn't. But between 70 and 95%, it was pure smut. There was like 2 to 3 chapters on a blowjob. Like, literally. And the whole time, they were talking throughout the whole thing. Spoiler, she's a virgin. She's never had sex. That's fine. But she was like, and I get her feelings. Because I'm sure that it goes through everyone's mind. You know, this person has experience. Am I doing it right? Are they going to compare me to others? You know, what do I do next? You know, things like that. I get it. Why do you voice some when you're supposed to be doing it to the person? Like, I don't know. And when they got their happy ending, I felt that it didn't need to go beyond that. But it is what it is. So I gave it like a 3. It's not bad. It was a good time. And it flew by. But, I don't know. It was okay. So I have it with me, but it's too big. I'm not going to take it out. But I started reading. I read 2 chapters of Happy Place yesterday, because yesterday my daughter is getting ready to start school, so I had to like put labels on all of her supplies. So I got my crafting hat on yesterday. I ironed on a whole bunch of stuff to her school supplies. So I was only able to read 2 chapters of Emily Henry's Happy Place, and they were like interrupted. Like, babe, do this, mama that. So it was like very choppy 2 chapters. So far, she just got to her happy place, and her best friends are there, and she discovered that her fiance is there, and she's not happy about that. That's it. That's all I've gotten. I don't even remember her name right now. That's how bad it is. But either way, not sure how much reading will get done today, because like I said, I have meetings, and then I have to finish my classroom. But I do hope to get further along as the week goes. So I will update you guys when I have something to update you guys on. Hey guys. Okay, so it's been about 2 weeks since I have updated you guys, but I haven't finished the book. I started the Emily Henry Happy Place. It's okay. It's just, I know that it's me because I haven't had time to sit there and read. Like, maybe I'm reading a chapter or half a chapter a day, and that to me is not enough to be able to get into a book. I am a little bit more invested now because I do know more of who the characters are, and they're not as confusing. But I am still confused as to the time. Is it present or is it like past? And if you see that I'm not looking, I'm sorry. I'm driving. I'm on my way home from work, which is another reason why I haven't been able to read. I am in a new school, so I have to get used to teaching younger ones again, because I was out of high school for the last 2 years. But I just have to get used to teaching my little 4th graders again. And it's fine. It's not a big deal. I like 4th grade. I was offered 4th grade or 5th grade math or reading, and I chose the 4th grade reading. So that's where I'm at sometimes. And then my daughter started school this year too, so I really have not had time to read. I also, the audiobook for the Happy Place still isn't available on my library, so I haven't even been able to listen to it. So if I can't read like a physical book, I did start picking up another audiobook, which is a book that I wanted to read for this vlog anyways, and it's How to End a Love Story. I'm sorry, I'll put it up here because I do not have the author right now, but I started listening to that one on Saturday, and I am 5 chapters in. That one deals with grief and loss, and it's like suicide loss. I was gonna move, but there's somebody coming at me. It deals with suicide loss, so please do check your trigger warnings. And it's about Helen, that she is an author, that her book is now becoming like a TV show, I guess you can say. And of course, they are looking for the writers to adapt it from the book to the screen. And when her sister passed away 13 years ago, she always blamed it on this one guy. I don't remember. His name, I think, is Grant or something like that. It begins with a G. She always blamed it on him. And he's one of them that he's on the writing committee, I guess, to adapt her book. But she really doesn't want him there. But then again, she's like, I know for sure that he wasn't the one to blame for my sister's loss. So we're kind of there. And then he's afraid that she's going to spill the beans on the fact that, she feels that he's the one that killed her sister. Or that her sister died because of him. So, yeah. That's where I'm at right now. As soon as I have something else to tell you guys or update you guys on, I will go ahead and I will let you know. Okay, guys. Hopefully this is the last update because I have been vlogging this for almost 2 months. But I finally finished How to End a Love Story. Sorry, excuse the music. My daughter is sleeping. I finished it last night and I gave it 4 stars. I was kind of like doing audio and reading, and lately I have not had time to like sit and really get into the book. So some of the parts where like they started falling for each other, I kind of missed, but there were other elements that I liked about the story. I thought it would be more about grief than it was. I did touch up on it, but I thought it would be more of the story. I don't know what to say about her parents, because like they feel that he was the one that her sister died because of him, but you also get like his point of view in that, how he felt after he realized that because of him her sister passed away. It was cute. That's all I gotta say. And I know that it's not relevant, but one thing that I'm wondering is, how old is he? Because she mentions that she's 32. But how old is he? Is he older than her? Because they went to high school together, but she was older than her sister. So it's like, I don't know. I know it's not relevant. It was cute. I would recommend it. I think it's a debut novel, so it wasn't bad. I gave it a 4 star. And that officially ends this vlog. I hope to catch you guys for the next one. See ya.